What's up, everybody, and welcome to All Sports Best on Video. I'm Trey Gonzalez here with Aaron Guevara, and he's joining me today to do a special video, and it's actually your idea, so can you explain what we're doing today?
What's up, All Sports Best? So my idea was to have a spin wheel that has sports topics and maybe some random kind of fun topics and challenges. I think it kind of mix it up and hopefully entertain y'all a little bit.
All right, so we're going to do the Wheel of Sports and More. The way it's going to work is we have 4 sports topics, and we have 2 random topics that we don't even know why we did them, and then we have 2 physical challenges. So we're going to see what happens there and kind of go from there. So I guess we'll just start it off with spinning the wheel and see what we get here. So let's check it out. And we're landing on number 6, which is very rare. We've spun this thing a few times. And we've landed on number 6. So number 6 is a challenge. Wow. Okay, so number 6 is rock, paper, scissors. We might be doing this more often than not.
I'm pretty good at this. Be careful.
Best 2 out of 3, and we'll see what happens.
Wait, what?
So I got, and here we go. Damn. Okay. So I lost that one. So that's what we're going to do there. Let's go to the second spin here. Here we go.
2.
Number 2. Let's see. Number 2 is player matchup. So we did a player matchup this last week on the live radio show, and I thought it was probably one of the best questions we've came up with as far as actually being able to talk about 2 players and what they meant to their team. So I'll ask you the question, and then I'll also be in there with you.
Cool.
Who was more impactful to their team? Was it Shaquille O'Neal or was it Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Both legends.
Definitely both legends. It's a little hard for me to really speak on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar because it's all highlights. And I guess hearsay, whatever. We look at his stats for Shaq. Witnessed it, grew up on it. I mean, wherever he went, he dominated. When he was a young rookie, breaking backboards and Magic,
Right.
So impactful. And then he meets up with other core players. Bryant wins championships. I think I would say him just because, man, he was a freak. Nobody could stop him because of how big and strong.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to take the other side, though, just for the sake of argument. You're right. We've seen a lot of highlights on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but I will say this. Shaq was very dominant, very hard to defend, probably one of the hardest guys to defend ever. But at the same time, you take Kareem, who was a lot taller than most of his competition, and he had the most unguardable shot ever.
True,
Nobody could ever beat the sky hook. And, I mean, think about it. You're 7'5", and you're guarding him. You think, hey, I got, a little bit of an upper hand. He's going to do that sky hook. Nobody can guard it. He's got his whole body in front of him.
Creates that 7-foot wingspan and then
exactly
drops it on you.
So it makes it hard to say that more impactful to their team. I think that, golly, it's tough to say. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar still wins in points right now. He's still the leader of points.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, I'm going to take Kareem just because he's got the record for points. He has the most unguardable shot, and when he was playing on the Lakers, they were unstoppable.
Yeah.
Same thing as, obviously Shaq three-peat, it's hard to argue that, but Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for me.
Cool.
All right, so third spin and final spin of the night.
Woo.
Let's check it out.
No 6.
All right, number 3. Number 3, it is a challenge. Oh, gosh. This is an arm wrestling challenge. Now, let me just put a little bit of a prelude to this. Aaron here has injured his elbow here playing slow-pitch softball, throwing rockets apparently, and I actually injured my hand also playing slow-pitch softball, but for a very stupid reason, and that was anger management. It's coming my way. So we're going to do this left-handed. And I don't exactly know how we're gonna do this.
We need some kind of surface.
We need something.
We're gonna do air. Just so you know, whenever you're playing softball, stretch.
Stretch.
Be careful. It's a dangerous sport. Slow
Exactly.
pitch.
All right, so let's air do it. You ready for this? Okay.
Put you on
All
my
right.
knee.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Can't use that. Stalemate.
Golly. Is there a time limit on this? My arm's about to give.
I just like it because I'm flexing for everybody.
I have no muscles to flex.
All right.
I don't know what just
I was tired of. I'll take that
All
out.
right. I think we've got a lot to work on this segment itself, but I enjoyed it for sure.
Yeah, lots of fun.
You know what? Before we go, and I'm going to be breathing hard this whole time. Let's talk about the World Cup. You're the big soccer specialist for ASB, so
Do it.
World Cup's coming up. No Team USA. What's up with that?
Well, we were just terrible. I mean, couldn't close when we were supposed to. We had a chance. It was all in our hands. All we had to do was get a point, and against a country that's about the size of Oklahoma.
Wow.
And couldn't do it. So, I don't know. We don't deserve to be there.
Okay, and then who are some of the teams to look for?
Well, my dark horse going into the tournament was definitely Egypt. Although they just had a defensive midfielder go out, they have arguably the best striker in the world right now, winger in Mohamed Salah. He is destroying. He's on track to have 50 goals this year, and he's their main man. And I think if they can make a run, the favorite for me, I might have to it's hard to go against Germany. They are
Okay. They're just a good team.
Oh yeah,
Altogether.
every single time. They dominate. They won the European Championships, and then their U20 team did the same thing, and so they're a machine. That's basically what they're called, is the machine. So
All right, so you heard it here first. And if you're wondering back at home, I'm not Nelly. I'm not trying to be Nelly. I just had an accident here. But All Sports Best, you're listening live. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And we'd love to have you, even just giving some suggestions or some things to work on. Aaron, any last words?
thanks, All Sports Best. You're the best.
Hey, guys, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.